Once we familiarized ourselves with the area we'd be exploring, we began talking to other people on the light rail to see where they were going. One retired couple from Tucson were en route to an RV show. Then we met Steve, who rode the light rail out of boredom. We later met other students and a defense attorney. The light rail demographic was diverse, but each person seemed to have the same destination, downtown. At our first stop, 38th Street in Washington, we were attracted to the Phoenix Greyhound Park by tall signs in a crowded parking lot. We discovered the excitement was caused by a swap meet. Couldn't help but wonder how so many people were available during the middle of the day on a weekday to sell their used car. Was this an indicator of the economic state of the neighborhood? Only further exploration would tell. As we moved from stop 17 to 15, the neighborhood deteriorated. Buildings were graffitied and shady areas were occupied by homeless people. Crime and poverty were apparent. Within minutes of getting off the light rail, we saw police officers investigating a burglary in a local business. The anonymous officers talked to us briefly about the prevalence of drugs and prostitution in the neighborhood. After walking west along the light rail, we ran into a business center that stood out from the rest. It was maintained, decorated, and apparently popular. The attraction was Los Dos Molinos, which serves authentic Mexican food prepared using fresh chilies from New Mexico. After some chips and salsa, curiosity caused us to board the westbound light rail once more. We exited the train to find ourselves at the base of skyscrapers and at a loss for direction. That is, until we came across a woman in an orange jacket on a bike who was the city information guide. She told us that the light rail was particularly complimentary to downtown happy hours. She then directed us to a popular pub by telling us to look for the flags just up the road. After our exploration of stops 15 and 17 of the light rail, we now are aware of both the adversity and attractions of the area. It is our hope that people exploiting the attractions like world-class Mexican food or a lively Irish pub will take notice of and be spurred to action by the adversity in the nearby slums. Many people who want to help alleviate these problems simply don't know where to start. The light rail shows people firsthand. Like previews before a movie, the light rail advertises the problems before the attractions.